I've been here in Buenos Aires, Argentina for 4 months, and I came with the intention of becoming argentino. And there's two reasons why I think it's very important that when you go to a country, you learn to embrace their culture. So reason number one, I think it's very important that if you're going into another country, that you realize you're in another country, you're in somebody else's territory, and you have to respect their ways of life. There's a lot of protests and a lot of upset around the world. For example, Spain, there's a bunch of tourists entering there and they're getting mad. Or in Canada, there's a lot of immigrants that aren't respecting the culture and people are getting mad. So being a tourist, being a foreigner, I think it's super important that you try your hardest to assimilate, to respect the culture at least. And number two, guys, is different cultures are very good at different things. For example, in Canada, we have a very stable life, good wages, and that's why people from around the world come to our country, is to find that stability, to find that money, to find a better lifestyle. But there's also different countries around the world where they're just better at enjoying life. For example, in Argentina. And my goal in coming here was to learn how to do that, was to learn how to be more appreciative of what I have. That's another reason why now I am choosing to kind of learn exactly how they live life here. So when I go back to Canada, I can bring that vibe to Canada.
And guys, of course, you know, we are starting our day with a café con leche and medialunas.
So guys, the number one thing that you have to realize when you're in Argentina is that you're not just in some South American country. You're in Argentina. You're in the best country. The people here, they have so much pride in their country. If you come here, you gotta realize, like, the people here don't see themselves as just typical South Americans. They see themselves as superior. There's a bit of a superiority complex with the Argentinians here, but it's a good feeling because they have so much pride. So just take note of that. When you guys come here, you're not just in some random ass South American country. You're in Argentina. Be proud and realize that they are proud. Guys, a very good example of the pride that they have in their country is the majority of my viewers are from Argentina. They're watching me enjoy their country and it makes them happy. Entonces, para mis seguidores en Argentina, gracias por todo, me encanta tu país. No quiero volver a Canadá, quiero quedarme acá, pero quiero decir gracias a todos. Si veas mis videos, muchas gracias, huh? And guys, that's gonna bring me to point number two, is learn a little bit of Spanish. But before I get into that, let's do a quick grocery haul to see how much this food cost me here in Argentina. So guys, just for reference, 1,000 pesos is a rough equivalent to $1, depending on which day you look at the conversion. And I am also in Palermo, Soho, which is a very touristy area, which means they bump up the prices, I'm sure, just a little bit. So keep that in mind. We got some honey. This costed me just over 4,000 pesos on sale. We got a bunch of pieces of bread. This costed me just under 2,000 pesos. 3 pieces of steak on sale for $6,000. 6,000 pesos per kilo. This is my favorite type. And for my fruit viewer who loves to see the fruit, we have here cucumbers. This costed me 600 pesos for 3. I bought 6 kiwis at 4,200 pesos, the most expensive purchase here. And peaches, because they're in season right now, they were on sale. This cost me 1,200 pesos for also 6. And of course, I've been crushing those empanadas lately, so I bought tapas. Each of these cost me just over 1,000 pesos each. So guys, another point, like I said, I want to bring up is if you learn just a bit of Spanish, if you show that you're putting an effort to learn their language, they appreciate it. They're happy to help you. They're happy to translate if they speak English. It makes them happy. Just learn the basics, so when you come here, you can at least speak a few words, because it's much appreciated. The effort that you give is much appreciated. They're not going to judge you if you're not able to speak enough. They just are happy that you're trying, unlike the French. And if you want to take it even one step further, you can learn Rio Platense Spanish, which is the Spanish they use here. There's a couple of different conjugations that they use. So they don't use tú, they use vos. So instead of saying tú puedes, you say vos podés. It's not that important, but they take note because it's their type of Spanish. They're proud of it. And in addition to this, if you can learn some of their lunfardo, their slang, they always laugh. For example, I call the bus, which in Spain is autobus, or here they call it colectivo, but the slang is bondi. And every time I say bondi, people will laugh, they get all happy. Ha, you're saying our word. So that makes a big difference if you put in that effort.
Sheikh, Stefan and I spent the night in this lovely...
Alright guys, it is that time of day. Outfit check. We are going to go hit whatever this is called, parque. Rivadavia. It's like a nighttime park with dinner and markets. It sounds like a really good time. It's in Caballito. Now, I've never been to Caballito, so we're gonna go find out exactly what we're doing. We are also going to hit another park on the way because it's still light out. It's only 5 o'clock and this market goes until, I don't know, 12 o'clock or so. So
Let's freaking go.
Guys, beautiful thing about Buenos Aires are there's buses everywhere, and I think I saw somebody in the comments say you don't even need a Sube card anymore to get on the bus. You can just use your credit card. Go look that up. I got my Sube card because I think you get discounts once it's registered to your name. There's a pretty big lineup to get on the bus, which is quite. All right, guys, we are now in unknown territory in between Villa Crespo and what's it called, Caballito. Let's freaking explore this area by ourselves, and cars just go here. Not very Canadian, eh?
So guys, the point number 3 I want to make to integrate yourself here is gracias. It goes a really long way, being that anytime that somebody comes to offer you something, let's say you're in a highly populated tourist area, you have the people with the menus trying to offer you, you know, you want to have a drink here. All you have to do is say gracias. Don't ignore them. You say no, gracias, and then they're happy. We were in Boca, La Boca, in the south, and my buddy was with me, my Canadian buddy, and he decided to ignore one of these guys. And as we were walking away, the guy was pissed and he goes, "You're dead." So the next guy, he said gracias, and everything was fine. So just keep that in mind.
This isn't even the market I was intending on going to, but like random park, random market. I guess that's how they work here. So guys, I was told this park is very nice. So far, very calm, very nice. It's called Parque Centenario. Centenario, it's called. I was told it's nice. So far, you got a couple dogs in here. I expect the vibe to be very good. And guys, unsurprisingly, absolutely beautiful park, as they do here in Buenos Aires. It is around 5, 6 o'clock, and it is full, you know? It's full of kids over here. It's full of people and their dogs having a mate, hanging out, of all ages. Like, this is what they do here, guys. You got little fish inside the pond over there. Take a peek. Wow, actual animals. It's rare here. Must be artificial. Maybe they're robots. All the way on the other side as well. Packed with people. Beautiful. Guys, uh-oh. An actual animal. Like, this is the most animals I've seen in my time here in Buenos Aires. A turtle. I see another one. You guys see him peeking his head out? Oh, nice. Another one. Oh my god, animals. Like, this is oh my god, another turtle. Oh my god. It's insane. I've never seen so many animals here. Wow. Got your freaking birds. Got your freaking dogs running around. Just people. So many people.
Also, this area feels very, very local, as in everybody here is a local. I have not seen any tourists, any dumb idiots walking around with cameras like me. Okay, so that's nice. A much more local area.
And guys, unsurprisingly, you have a gaucho show just going on. People dancing the traditional gaucho Argentino dance with your handkerchief floating around your head. Beautiful. So according to Google Maps, it is a 20-minute walk this way over to the next park, the one that's having the big fair. Now, because I really don't know this area, I mean, it's Buenos Aires, all of Buenos Aires is quite safe. I'm still gonna put away my camera. I'm gonna put away my Ray-Bans because I just don't know this area. You know, Google Maps takes people and people die all the time, so. Again, Buenos Aires is safe, but let's just see what happens. Because of course the street is called Otamendi, just like the freaking soccer player.
Ahora soy rey argentino. Nadie va a saber que soy extranjero porque tengo la cara argentina. ¿Sí? Pero no, es solo una calle muy linda. Hay gente caminando en la calle, así que es fácil, no es peligroso. Pero cuando estoy caminando en calles que no conozco, es mejor que vaya con cuidado, ¿sí? Pero creo todo está bien, hay gente en todos lados. Bueno.
We have come across train tracks. I do not know which train track this is, and I can't see anything actually.
Watch this, boom. I'll check this out later. I hope that was pretty cool.
We have now reached Parque or whatever it's freaking called. Parque Rivadavia. Parque Rivadavia. And here we are. Waffles and mega donuts.
Alright, looks like we got a good amount of food here. I did come here intending to eat something, to spend some money while eating, so we'll see what I find.
So to be honest, so far, this does not seem like anything special. Like, this is just your typical fare. But because I had a whole Instagram post to itself, I thought it would be something crazier. Now, the typical fairs do not have so much food. Maybe this one was more oriented towards having a bunch of food. And finally, guys, I want to make my last point. My last point about learning how to be Argentino is just when you come here, embrace the culture. Learn how to make a mate. Go to the park and drink your mate. Go see all the dogs. Just that's all I gotta say. Only way you can experience it is by being here. Adorable little puppies. Look at this. Just everybody's out. You know, just learn it while you're here. Okay, guys, we have our target spotted. What am I saying? Alright, guys, we have our target spotted. Now, which one am I going to get? I think I'm going to spend my last 10,000 pesos on the sandwich lomito, because that looks freaking amazing. Sandwich lomito.
Muy bien.
Es todo para mí.
Muy bien. ¿Para tomar algo o no?
No, solo el sandwich.
Genial. 10.000 sería.
10,000. Y está.
Decime tu nombre.
Marcos.
Marcos,
Sí.
7 minutitos sale, ¿sabes?
Bueno, sí.
Te llamamos por nombre, Marcos.
Gracias. Alright, guys, this is what we're dealing with here. I, of course, will not be eating the fries, but we got a good cheeky little sandwich with provoleta and lomito, I think it's called. Let me see how this is. And guys, that is going to end off this video. That sandwich was a solid 5 out of 10. It was just okay. Like, I did not enjoy it, but it wasn't anything special. With that, we're ending this video, guys. If you like